So hello everyone, I'm here with my review of Games episode 11. I found it a really good episode. I just did this like Wild Arms review yesterday, so I was like, I love that part because the detail was so good at it. Especially the thing they would do, kind of scroll over the environment, right? Because it's kind of RPG fantasy world. And we see one statue is standing to the left, looking kind of as the road we're going. Another one's like completely in the other direction, like right, yeah, like. And it looks really misplaced. And they say like, oh yeah, look at those details of this half-assed environment placement. Like, that is how it should be. And they laugh, and they're both super. I was like, oh my god, it's so good. Like, it is such a good reference. Like, because I work myself actually, and you know, I've done a lot of level design in my life. I love level design. It was the best thing with the game design and game development, in my opinion. And of course, when you do it, you're very, very detailed, you have to be correct and so on. But you find some mistakes when you forget about someone. And in the old game, it wasn't like, oh, I saw that now that I forgot to change the frame of that. So actually, it's in the wrong direction. How do you update that, right? In current they say you reach this level and you say I actually should be at that, or yeah, you could update it. But back in like the 90s and times you couldn't update stuff. So if you read a game, like most of the old classic old leaderboard games that they love and so on, right? Like for example Star Ocean, from the last episode, you can't change that. So you can find those like minor issues every now and then. It's like, why is that your word? That makes no sense and so on. Yeah, there's a lot of that right in the classic Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1 and so on JRPG games. So I was like, yes, that is in this. And so I just loved it so much. Was here, and I'll get over for long here, but yeah, but really, it's like that statue was misplaced on purpose, right, by those people and working at that place, and they're loving it. I loved it, and that's a great though game reference. The anime has gone way down in game reference, right? And so I just loved it how they figure out if they would make like a JRPG game world, they would also make it bad on purpose. And and they kept talking about, oh look at that thing, it's also misplaced and so on. Look at the tiles on the ground. Shouldn't it be like that? So I was like, yes, great commentaries. So I loved it. I loved it a lot, to be honest. Obviously I am very biased though. Those are the games I grew up with. Which I my review yesterday. I love those kind of games, right? So yeah, obviously for me, I'm like, wow, this hitting right in my heart. But anyway, I think the whole thing was funny. The whole enrichment was really great. I also really enjoyed the whole Konoha part. First of all, she obviously was spying on them, as I guess correctly. It was very obvious. Then after that, she gets sister into it, of course, to ruin the days. But the one really I liked though was the part when they were doing the different kind of rides. That was great. Because we see everyone, it's like Konoha, she's like, yay, this is super funny, woo! Yeah, she's super excited, right? She's an erogamer, she's like, here's some aero planning, vision novel planning there. She's super happy. We see Tendou, she's like, oh no, I can't be with Amano, I have to do something else. We see Aguri, we see Dasko, they're all like, oh god, life. When Chiaki and Amano are they're kind of amused, neutral. I mean, they're amused, but like super like Konoha level. Yeah, they're happy. Yeah, so I just love them. Every ride, she's like super excited, and it's like you feel how she ruined it for all the people. Yeah, she completely ruined the double date, and she's so happy about it. It's everyone's like photos that they do, like the photos they do, foot shots. At the end of the rise, show her like, yay! I was like, what is this date now? Yeah, that was just really awesome. That felt really good. I think they made it really good actually. Probably the best amusement park I've ever seen in my life in that sense of an episode. Because I mean, this is a typical anime stuff, right? You go to the amusement park, and stuff happens right there. So it was actually very well done. Even the horror part was good too. Yeah, electricity, the first there, the whole Loki. Konoha should be typical nobe mythology, also for the sticks, of course. Loki was the main characters, and they kind of refer to it and so on. So I think there's really a lot of good points there. And then the whole end scene was very good. I love the end scene there. Aguri, for me, which is my favorite character, she really took the scene though. Aguri, she jumped off Tasco, does a kind of cute hugging thing on his back. I was like, man, yeah, perfect girl. No, like Aguri for me really is the scenes. When she's in the scenes, they're always really funny and. She's ridiculously cute, right? She's the Moe character. Yeah, but she really is like, man, this scene is cute. And also before that, for the Sundru scene was great as well. But I think that scene was actually very well done. The scene with Amano and Tendou. So first of all, the build up is really great though, because she's trying to get his hand, the whole hand. She's trying from the first minute to get there to be more physical with him, right? And of course, Urahara is trying something with Aguri. And eventually does it. She's like, "What's wrong with you, honey?" It's like, "I wanna." He's like, "Yay!" And she's super clingy. Yeah. So that was giving her because when he finally does it hurt, he's like, "Yay! Let's go and do it!" Woo! Click. And it's like, "I regret it." Yeah, because obviously she's overreacted to it as crazy because of Aguri. So it's like super eccentric, super energetic. She's like, "You!" Yeah. So she reads it, I guess, kind of correctly, but also like, "What?" So that's good. But the Tendou part, of course, is more timid than Urahara. She's trying to grab his hand. She was very close to doing it before Konoha ruined, right? Just crying and trying. And it also was very good because it kind of dropped her off, right? So I felt pretty sad for her. It's like, man, he just kind of blew her off there. That's like, I caught her later, whatever, doesn't matter, and so on. So I kind of felt like, is he dumping her? It's like, yeah, it's like, man, Amano, you're, yeah. And then, of course, so the end scene there when he gets her, I was like, it was really well done because obviously she's been trying to get his hand like for like a day now. It's like, I can't do it. And she stands there again like, this is my last chance. How should I do this thing? You have to like plan it perfectly. He's like, come on, let's go, honey. He's like, what? My hand? He grabbed my hand. So that was like super awesome, right? That he does it instead. So I love this scene. And of course, it really played out well in typical anime fashion there, which is like Sundere, like I don't like. Fine, I don't like you, but I guess you can have my hand. It's like, I just love, yeah, I love that, the put on top of that, I just love that scene. She's like forced there to like, obviously be trying to get his hand for almost like, yeah, for like 18 hours, like at least 10 hours, right? Just constantly trying to do it, and he finally gets it from his side. She can't admit it, so he has to be like, if you want to touch my hand, I guess it's fine. Like, she has to, it's like played off cool here. She can't just admit that she's happy. It's like, so I think that was really good, actually. Episode for me, it was a really good episode. I think everything here was brilliant, comedy-wise, narrative-wise. Yeah, one thing I want to say, I forget it there, is the beginning actually wasn't very funny, but I liked setting there. Because usually it's like, oh, who's dating who now, or who's cheating with who, and you know, they have the whole like misunderstanding. So I actually really enjoyed the beginning, even though it wasn't very like, comedy-wise, but I enjoyed it like drama-wise, narrative-wise. How finally it's like, okay, Aguri and Amano clearly aren't dating, and they're both aware of it. They're like, yeah, your boyfriend is not with my girlfriend, and so yeah, etc. They were all like aware of it. Completely what's happening. They were like, yeah, they're just like friendly outside the cafe. Okay, fine. But they're actually for once like realistically yelling and pressing about it. Not it's like, who's taking my yell? They're actually more like, man, they're not cheating, but they're so good together. Yeah, like this. I like the whole part there because that was the first time ever in this anime where they actually weren't just misunderstood, just confused about right. They were actually genuinely scared about losing whoever they, you know, vice versa, based on something that actually kind of is true that Aguri and Amano usually are pretty good together. So they were like, so I actually liked it a lot. I think that was actually very well done, and set them up that we can't give up. Yeah, we have to do it with them. We have to go full way right away now. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, okay, do that. So yeah, it was a great episode. It everything. It had good drama, good comedy. Pretty much perfect pace, so I think for every scene was just very well done. Entering the amusement park, the exciting part, everything was. It felt like every scene had a lot of meaning, a lot of like a lot of stuff happening and so on. So I think it was a really, really good episode. I think the last thing I want to mention too is of course the whole like Konoha and Chiaki thing I mentioned earlier, but they were really cute too. They were cute together. Her sister thing there, right? She obviously understood later on that sister was like trying to force her into a mountain there. And she was like, I forgive you, you're my best sister. So I was like, that was cute. And also like, let's go on a date, sis. I was like, no, but yeah, put on something good, honey. Like, make me sexy for me, babe. I was like, what? What are you talking about? You're my sister. Oh, that was weird. Oh, yeah, last point. That clearly was Steins Gate at, at the Monsters. Yeah, I was like, Steins Gate, what is it? It's a great visual novel kind of game, right? For PS4 and PSP. That was clearly on Amano's desk. I'm saying wrong here, right? And when he was calling, Ted's calling him, right? They have this red, kind of scarlet white image there on the game. For yeah, like it has to be that game. I just want to say that, so I forget about it. So, anyways, I think it was a really good episode. Only thing I'm confused about is that she revealed it, that she did not reveal herself because unfortunately the anime is ending next week, and I expected her to reveal in the ending, so it would be like a cliffhanger for the final episode, but that didn't happen. So I don't know. That was a little weird. I guess the like what it's based on is longer, of course. It's 12 parts, so that's probably the major reason for it. But that also makes it happening for hopefully season 2, right? So that's good. Or some other OVAs and so on. So that's great. But yeah, it felt like that should. I don't know if it should happen, but if the anime was truly ending and there's no planning for season 2 and so on, then I would expect that. So in that sense, it's more like they're expecting them to hopefully make season 2, right? Because they are not seemingly ending it next week. Obviously, they have to end it because season's over, but like there's like anime ending and it's over. Yeah, so that seems good to me. I want more. So anyway, see you guys next final episode and have a great day.